Good morning and welcome back. Today we are going to continue. We got four more shapes we're going to talk about the area of. So the trapezoid, the kite, the rhombus, and the square. And the good thing is, I think for many of you, the square, it's easy. So if we have a side of length S, we know it's just one side times the other. So our area is just side squared. Doesn't matter which side, as long as we have one and we know it's a square, we can just square it and we'll get the area. Okay, much like the rectangle base times height, same idea. Okay, now these other three are all going to be related to our triangles. Okay, so our area for triangle yesterday was half times base times height. Okay, now anytime we have a trapezoid, it's going to have four sides. If I draw a line from one diagonal to the other, I form two triangles. That line maybe isn't the best, but no matter which one I choose, I'm going to form two triangles, which we know our formula for that is 1/2 times base times height. So if we had it for both of those two triangles, it'd be 1/2. The height will be the same for both over here. So it'd be 1/2 times base 1 times the height and 1/2 times base 2 times the height. So our formula to kind of combine those into one, if we add those two together, and then factor out the 1/2 and the height, it's just 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus whatever base 2 is. And that will give us our answer. Now likewise, on both a kite and a rhombus, we have four triangles formed. And both kites and rhombus, we know we have a right angle for all of those. They're going to have diagonals that are perpendicular. So if that's the case, we have four right angles in here. We can do 1/2 times base times height of each of those and add them all together, or the base or the heights, we can simply combine them all, and the base for all four of these would be this side and this side. The height would be right here and here. Those are our two diagonals. So instead we can combine it and do 1/2 times whatever diagonal 1 is times whatever diagonal 2 is. Now the good thing is it doesn't matter which diagonal you choose as 1 or which one's 2, as long as you have both diagonals. And with a rhombus, we'll have the same exact formula. So today we're just going to be practicing identifying shapes and then finding the area. And just so you know, we will have some shapes from yesterday, like this first one. Hopefully you can see we want to identify it using the most specific name. So yes, this is a parallelogram, but we know it's a rectangle. That's a more specific name. So rectangle. And yesterday we talked about this, base times height. Oops, it's supposed to be a G. So 8 times 4. Now this time there's no units, so we're just going to say 32. I'm going to put UN for units squared. Okay, our next one. See, we have one set of parallel sides. Hopefully you can see this is a trapezoid. So we found our formula up here. 1/2 times height times base 1 plus base 2. So 1/2 times 7 times base 1 and base 2. It doesn't matter which one's base 1, which one's base 2, as long as you add them together. 6 plus 14 is 20. Half times 7 times 20. If we multiply all of that together, we will get 70, okay, units squared. If you can't do that in your head, that's fine. Use a calculator. All right, this next one, you can see there's four sides that are the same. We know that means it is a rhombus. So we do 1/2 times diagonal 1. Now diagonal 1 is from one corner to the other. So 11 plus 11 gives us 22. Diagonal 2 here, this 8 is for both of those, so 8 plus 8 is 16. Half times 22 is 11. 11 times 16 gives 176 units squared. If you need time to solve these on your own, go ahead and pause the video. We're going to keep moving. This shape here is a kite. We know that because it's got the two sets of consecutive sides that are congruent. So once again, same formula as a rhombus. 1/2 times diagonal 1, 40. Diagonal 2, 9 plus 9 gives us 18. So half of 40 is 20. 20 times 18 does give us 360. Once again, no label, so units squared. Okay, here we have a triangle. Half times base times height. We learned this one yesterday. Half of 16 is 8. 8 times 9, 72 units squared. Okay, this one does not have the markings, but we can know it's a rhombus because the diagonals bisect and are perpendicular. So if that is the case, it is a rhombus. Okay, so 12 and 12, so 24 is one diagonal. 32 is the other. So half of 24 is 12. 12 times 32, that will give you 384. If you're not sure, use your calculator. That's fine with me. So keep on going. If you want some time to try these on your own, just pause the video. You can try them. Once again, here we have a kite. Half times diagonal 1 is 4. Diagonal 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. We get 12. This one we have our parallelogram. So we know the height is 33, the base 36. We multiply those together, 1,188. This one actually does have a label, so inches squared. Our triangle here, 1/2 times the base times whatever the height is. So I'm moving pretty fast through these. If you need to rewind and watch again, if you have any questions, let me know. Here on the bottom, 3 more shapes. Parallelogram, a triangle, and our final shape here is a kite. So on this parallelogram, just 6 times 12, base times height. Remember, if that's 12 on top, it's also 12 on the bottom. We'll get 72 units squared. For the triangle, it's 1/2 times 6 times 7. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 7, 21 units squared. Okay, now for your kite, 1/2 diagonal 1, 10. 3 plus 7, diagonal 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And if we multiply that, we'll get 20. This one has a label, so centimeters squared. Okay, we're just about done. The final one, there's no picture, but it's pretty easy. They tell us in words. It tells us it's a trapezoid. It tells us the bases and the height. Follow the same formula. So that formula, 1/2 times the height times whatever base 1 plus base 2 is. So in our case, 1/2 times 6 times 9 plus 12. 9 plus 12 gives us 21. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 21, 63 meters squared. That would be our final answer. So that's all for today. Take a look. There's an It's Learning assignment. Please get that done, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.